All right, Shalom. We got the real Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the children of Israel. But before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
the underscore teachers, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Hey man, we here again. We chat down Babylon. Alright? And we're gonna keep chatting down until the Lord tell us no more. Can you give me Ezekiel chapter 35 and start at the top? Yeah, man. That's what we come out here to do, man. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass king. Well, wickedness is propagated, it's spread out throughout the planet Earth.
God, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Yeah, the Lord said, set your face against Mount Seir. All right, and Mount Seir, just like Jerusalem, is an analogy for Esau, man. Go ahead.
And prophesy.
Just like Jerusalem is an analogy for Israel, Mount Seir is an analogy for Esau, the Edomites, right? Go ahead.
And prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, Yahawashi.
That's why they so mad. That's why they taking down pictures. I mean, taking down pages, taking down channels. Why? Because we are prophesying against this wicked people. Thus saith the Lord. Go ahead, all right.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
Yeah, the Lord Yahawashi is against you. And when the Lord is against you, there's nothing that you can do. The Lord has purpose, all right, the destruction of America.
And I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Who was his hand? Yahawashi. Yahawashi gonna come back and tear this place up. He gonna meet you, and not as a man. Go ahead, huh?
And I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste.
Yep.
And thou shalt be desolate.
Yep.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah, man, you gonna know that Yahawashi did it. Why? Because the prophets are out on the highways of Bible is telling you. All right? Before they spring forth, right? Go ahead.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
See that? Because you had a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel, man. You always set up schemes, plots, and plans to keep the children of Israel oppressed. You didn't keep any treaties, right? You set up legislation, all right, to keep so-called Negroes, right, from trying to tribe of Judah out of your neighborhood, even when they went to war for you. Fucking devil. Go ahead, huh?
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
See?
By the force of the sword.
Go ahead.
In the time of their calamity.
Go ahead.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's why you see redlining, man, the 13th Amendment. Why they could charge you with some type of damn law, and now you're not even considered 3/5 of man anymore. Fucking devils you. Go ahead, huh? All right. And you gonna get it back.
Right.
Go ahead, huh?
Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahawashi, I will prepare thee unto blood.
See, it's already written. The Lord preparing you on the blood, Esau, the so-called white man. Go ahead, huh?
And blood shall pursue thee.
See, you ain't getting away. It's gonna keep coming after you. You know what it can't say? My punishment is too much for me to bear. Well, you don't get it back, man. You ain't got no choice. Go ahead, huh?
Sit thou has not hated blood. Even blood shall pursue thee.
See? Since you love shedding the blood of the children of Israel, blood is gonna pursue you. Point blank, period. Go ahead, huh?
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And cut off from it him that passes out and him that returns.
Go ahead.
And I will fill his mountain with his slain beasts.
Hey man, Lord willing, we'll get it to him. Yahawashi ain't playing. He coming back to do a lot of killing. It's a lot of death that's laid up for you. Go ahead, huh?
In thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
See? Go ahead.
I will make thee perpetual desolation.
So you ain't coming back in power. Go ahead.
And thy cities shall not return.
See?
And you shall know that I am the Lord.
See that? You don't know that Yahawashi did this. Why? Because you always persecute the children of Israel, man. Trail of tears, tight packers, and there's evidence coming out as of late of things you've done. And see, you ain't getting away, man. You done built up so much iniquity that now it has to be poured out upon you. Go ahead,
I will make thee perpetual desolation.
Yep.
And thy cities shall not return.
Go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Go ahead.
Because thou hast said, these two nations.
Yeah, these two nations, northern kingdom and southern kingdom, right? Go ahead.
And these two countries shall be mine.
Yeah, man. This was given as a heritage to the so-called Indians, man. All right? And you came over here and took it. Smallpox blankets, you know? And this thing, what Christopher Columbus said he could put his sword down for an hour. He wrote back to the queen, said, yeah, these people are great for slavery, man. Fucking devils you. Go ahead,
and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there.
See? Now the Lord gonna render you a recompense, man. Give me Joel 3. Start at verse 4. The Lord gonna render a recompense, man. You gonna get all that blood back, E. Get ready. Oh, that song. If you ever watched that movie with Denzel Washington and this demon going into these different bodies, and he always singing this song. Time is on my side. Well, guess what? Time is on our side, E. You running out of time, nigga. Go ahead,
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me? O Tyre and Zidon.
Yeah, two African, Hamite nations, so-called African, right? Go ahead.
And all the coasts of Palestine.
Go ahead. The Ishmaelites. Go ahead.
Will ye render me a recompense?
Mm-hmm.
And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, you will get paid back. Continue.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Go ahead.
The children also of Judah.
Yep.
And the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Greeks.
See, you sold us to the Greeks. So you have my nations, you gonna get it, man. You ain't getting away either. But the more egregious crime is with you, Edom, so-called white man. Go ahead,
that ye might remove them far from their border.
We want to move far from our border, man. See, we over here, all right, in America. First, we were pushed into the west coast of Africa, all right, and scattered in various other places around the world. Go ahead.
That ye might remove them far from their border.
Yep.
Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold.
See, and that's what you're saying there. The Lord is raising us out of the place where you sold us. Right? Go ahead.
And I will return your recompense upon your own head.
Yeah, man, you ain't getting away. That's why the Lord is laying the seeds to Babylon the Great right now. Hyperinflation, the famine is brewing, sedition among men. Yeah, you gonna get all that back in blood. Go ahead,
and I will sell your sons and your daughters.
Guess what? You going into slavery, boy. Lord said, I'm gonna sell your what?
And I will sell your sons and your daughters.
See, that's recompense. That's payback. That's justice. Go ahead,
into the hand of the children of Judah.
Woo! Hey, man, why you think the scriptures say dope? Why you think we're gonna need that rod of iron? You had we're gonna have a rod of iron. And Lord willing, I want mine to be at least 2 inches thick. 2 2 inches thick. And when your spirit leaves you, Lord willing, I can take it back with it in. No rest.
And they shall sell them to the civilians.
Isaiah, Jeremiah 30:16. You don't get it back. Thus saith the Lord. You can try better as you are accustomed to do.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Feed all these nations. You know, you got different nations set up businesses in your hood to profit off your downfall. You got Ishmael, all right, in owning gas station, all right, getting loans to profit off your downfall.
God. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yep.
And all thine adversaries.
Yep.
Every one of them.
Hey, man, the Lord said every one of them. And the Lord is just power. The same ones that took you into slavery, the same ones that whooped your back, man, the Lord gonna give you them back. If you are the elect, that's righteous. Go ahead.
Every one of them shall go into captivity.
Oh, some of them.
Every one of them,
see that? Go ahead.
Shall go into captivity.
Go ahead.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Yup.
And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Guess what? You going into slavery, boy. You know, when I first understood the truth, I would look at these Edomites running. You know, like that, why they always running? It's already ingrained in them. You know they gonna try and take off. You know they gonna be rebellious, and then it's gonna be spiritual power, pop up on them. They shit freaks. You right back in the hole. Go ahead. You got it.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
Oh, that ain't
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahawashi are upon the sinful kingdom.
Yeah, this sinful kingdom is America, Babylon the Great.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Now we got to qualify that. Because that sinful kingdom, we're talking about Israel. But how much more now? Right? Go ahead.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
And that's what you see in the curve, man. The Lord is a sifting us among all nations. Why? Because we were scattered into all nations. That's why you whack and tagging Christians can't understand the scripture. You think the Gentiles mean you. No. The Gentiles are Israelite foreigners who were scattered into those various regions.
Like as corn is sifted in a sieve,
yep.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
That's right, man. All of the elect is going to be saved. Go ahead.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Yeah, you 2/3. You don't die, man. You don't want to repent. You don't want to come back to Yahawashi outside and speak the truth. That's your fate.
Which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yeah, you think just because you got a degree. I seen the Eve the other day. I got 3 degrees. Bitch, you trusted in oppression. That shit ain't gonna save you every time we come to this. Look, Eve proud as hell. But you trusted in this man's system. And you gonna die here. You got it, huh?
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
See?
Which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yep.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
Hey, in that day, that's prophecy, man. The Lord said he's gonna run.
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David.
That's what you're saying in Christ. The tabernacle of David is being raised up. We had fallen, you know. Go ahead.
And close up the breaches thereof.
Yep.
And I will raise up his ruins.
Yep.
And I will build it as in the days of old.
And that's what you said. The Lord is building it as in the days of old. That's a beautiful thing. We hope to be under my Yahawah, you know? Oh, yeah.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Yeah, so read that again.
Good. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Yeah, you can over here leave. Hey, man, get ready to bust little rocks into small rocks, you know? With a small ass hammer. I'm telling you. What had me fired up this week, man, the brother GMS watching, he had did a video, you know, like this Edomite, could be an Edomite, could be a Jake, but he was talking about the hypocrisy of Esau. And he said, I hate that you told me that, we hate saying this word, Jesus was white, but he obviously ain't. I hate that you set up systems to keep these people oppressed. They don't hate you because of what the color of your skin. They hate you because what you do. And Apostle Hall in that video he had said, yeah, man, if we want your ass to work 2 days straight, we're gonna have you work 2 days straight. Hey, man, you gonna get that back because of what you did to the children of Israel. You ain't getting away. And that fired me up, man. I was like, hell yeah, you gonna get all that. And that's what's approaching. That's the time we coming into. The Lord is raising up the tabernacle of David to possess the remnant of Edom. Read that again, huh? See? The Lord made that thing manifest. You know? He got an American flag on the back of everything. But you're a two-time loser in your keep. Go ahead, huh?
That they may possess.
And for real, you know, that's how them Asians come, though. You know, they come homeless, look at the shovel, you know, so don't be, you know, be circumspect. You got it out.
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Yep.
And of all the heathen.
Woo! Go ahead.
And of all the heathen, which are called by my name, said the Lord that doeth it.
See that? The Lord is going to do it. He's going to pay you back. Give me Isaiah 14:2. That's just, what is that? Let me get this. That's just. This 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. See? So it's a righteous thing when Yahawashi pay you back for your ill doing. Right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
He's going to choose his chosen, his elect. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Yep.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Continue. Oh, the strangers, the Israelite foreigner, going to be joined to them. Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Continue.
And the people shall take them.
Yeah.
And bring them to their place.
Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
See that? It ain't nothing nice when you take somebody. Go ahead. I read that from the top. Read that from the they shall take them.
And the people shall take them.
Yeah.
And bring them to their place.
Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
Go ahead.
For servants and for handmaids.
See, for servants and for handmaids. That sounds like slavery to me. Ain't nothing sweet about that. See, this devil, all right, when he got his hands on our book, he spread out a different doctrine, a different gospel that was not a Yahawashi. See, the Bible is about rulership, man. It's about kingdom. The rising and falls of kingdom. And guess what? We in the midst of the Lord bringing down America, Babylon the Great, ruled by Esau, the so-called white man, and raising up the children of Israel. We read it in Amos. It's a beautiful work that we're seeing occur. Go ahead, I read.
And they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
Go ahead.
And they shall rule over the oppressor.
Hey man, does that sound like the normal scriptures that you hear out the plantation Christianity? No. But what plantation Christianity propagates is bullshit. Give me Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. See, little did you know that the Lord had them all worked out, that the children of Israel will hear his word, wake up, stick and stay, and then be presented as royalty, ruling over you, damn devil. You ain't realize what the Lord had planned. But see, it's too late. The cat's out of the bag, and there's no going back. You got it,
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
You know why the hell you took up these scriptures, man? Why you put them in your hand? What have you to do to declare my statutes? Go ahead.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Yeah, go ahead.
Seeing thou hatest instruction.
See, this nigga hate instruction. He don't abide by the land Sabbath. He let mold and trans freely live, man. Matter of fact, you give rights to the point where they're exalted above everybody else. So you don't keep to the laws of Yahawah. Go ahead.
And castest my words behind thee.
Yep.
When thou sawest a thief.
Oh, Selassie. It says, castest my words behind thee. Meaning what? You had the scripture. They were in front of you, but you cast it behind you. Go ahead.
Then thou consentest with them.
Yep.
And hast been partaker with adultery. Thou givest thy mouth to evil. Yeah. And thy tongue reigneth deceit.
Yeah. Right, man. That's more than deceit. It's the legislation allowed. You know, the damn conquistadors came over here with legislation that they read off in fucking Spanish because they knew the native could understand it, and they executed that shit. You fucking devil. See, we don't know half of it. What the Lord do? Go ahead.
Thou sinnest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
You quit fucking working everything and accuse us to the Heavenly Father. See? They brushing their teeth. But some bitch ass put pork enzymes in there. Read that again.
Gosh. Thou sinnest and speakest against thy brother. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son.
See that? You don't get it back. Thus says the Lord. Go ahead, Al.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silent.
See, prophecy had to play out. What you thought Yahawah was on your side, man? The Lord said, these things has thou done. Right? Go ahead.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such a one as thyself.
Yeah, man. You thought the Lord was on your side. Go ahead.
But I will reprove thee.
Yeah.
And set them in order before thine eyes.
That's what she said. The Lord is reproving you through the mouth of the prophet, calling out all your hypocrisy, all your wickedness, all your dirty dealings. And guess what? He set us in order before your eyes. And you can't do shit about it. Go ahead, Al.
Now consider this. Ye that forget the Most High, lest I tell you in peace.
Woo! See? Lest I tell you in peace. And guess what? That's coming. You got more than that? Go ahead.
And there be none to deliver.
Woo! See that? Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna deliver you for the destruction of the Lord has purpose. Give me Exodus 21:16. Let's run. Yeah. But see, this is the patience, and we're gonna get that too. And faith for the saints. We patiently waiting on this for the Lord to put out the net of our enemies in our hand.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 16. And he that stealeth the man.
What we stole. Now people don't realize. I had this stupid ass Jake come on my comment board talking about Amos. Matter of fact, Amos 9. How does that match up with the so-called Hispanic and Native? Guess what, nigga? They went into slavery before we did. The first transatlantic slave trade, buddy. You don't realize that. But you a simple-minded ass Jake. And I ain't even waste time to answer that nigga's question. Matter of fact, Elder Garata Zakba did a video regarding the nigga. You know, the dude with the line that had the small-ass ball cap on his head. Elder Garata Zakba did a video about it. The nigga came on the page, man. See, we ain't in the time to answer your simple-ass questions, man. We at the end of this thing, man. The Lord is wrapping this bitch up. So you can come and scoff and mock. Then we're going to reprove, and then we moving on. We searching for the elect. Go ahead,
And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand.
Hey, we found over here in America, Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
He shall surely be put to death.
Hey, man, that's your faith. The Lord says, sure, it's guaranteed. He shall surely be what?
He shall surely be put to death.
See? That's your fate, man. Give me Revelation 13 and 9. You got a piece up? You got that?
No.
Oh, go ahead. Give me some piece up.
This is Malachi 4 and 2 to 3. But unto you that fear my name, shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall.
See?
And ye shall tread down the wicked.
See that? That's in the kingdom, man. When all things are set in order. The Lord said we're going to tread down the wicked. Go ahead.
For there shall be ashes under the soles of your foot.
Hey, man, Obadiah 1 and 18, baby. It's coming. It's going to happen. Thus saith the Lord. You can get mad all you want. You just reading out your judgment. And we don't care if you don't care. It's going to happen. Go ahead,
In the day that I shall do this, says the Lord of hosts. God, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Read that from the top.
God. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If you got understanding, hear what this is saying to you. Go ahead.
He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
See that? Here's the patience. See, we patiently waiting on this. We have faith that the Lord is going to give us the necks of our enemies, man. He's going to pay them back for all their ill dealing, their wicked deeds. You're not getting away. And we just at the beginning of these birth pains. It's going to increase. It's going to keep going. You out here who not understanding what season we in, well, woe to you. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16. We start at the top. But the signs are playing out. Things are speeding up. We got false prophets spewing crazy doctrines, right? We got America on the brink of war with Ukraine, with Russia, NATO, right? You got that digital art getting ready to goddamn be propagated around the world. But guess what? These are the signs that the Lord said to look for. We here.
Now, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came.
What kind of group is that, man? The Pharisees and the Sadducees, right? Go ahead.
And tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from
Now
heaven.
the Lord did all these miracles. He did heal the sick. He did fed, over 5,000. But now you want a sign, right? Go ahead.
He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it would be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowered.
Go ahead.
Oh, ye hypocrites.
Go ahead.
Ye can discern the face of the sky.
Yeah, you can tell that it's going to rain, right? You can tell that a nor'easter is coming, right? Continue.
But can ye not discern the signs of the time?
Hey, man, can you not discern the signs of the time? The things are playing out on the planet Earth. My fucking gauge what we had in these properties. But you can't discern that. Go ahead,
A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
And that's another thing, man. That the Lord said, know for sure this generation shall not pass until all things be fulfilled. So that should be a clue to let you know where we at. And the Lord was spot on. He said, a wicked and adulterous generation. Why you think he's saying these things are like TikTok and Snapchat, where one can spread a fucking lust all around the planet Earth? A wicked and adulterous generation, man. See, the scripture's spot on, man. Go ahead, man.
And there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah.
Yep. Now let's go to 2 Israel, chapter 9. Yeah, man. We here. Sedition, famine, uproars of the people in the world, earthquake. Come on, man. You simple Jake. Don't understand what time we is. Look at your people.
This is Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord.
Yeah, woe to you Israelites, man. Woe to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And keep in mind, 2/3, some of those know that they're Israel, man. They rebellious as hell. You hear the doctrine, but you refuse to hearken. Read that from the top again.
Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Yeah, man. You happy with your degrees. You happy with the systems that Esau set up. Because you think you win. I got a good job. Nigga, the word job entails you in slavery. You're not sovereign. That's a stupid ass statement to make. Go ahead, but you covering with a spirit that's not a Yahawashi. Go ahead,
that they may add sin to sin.
That they may add sin unto sin. That's what you do, though. Your iniquity will be your downfall. Go ahead,
Verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt.
Ooh, it said walk to go down into Egypt. That's a downgrade, man. When you go down to something, that's a downgrade. It says walk to go down to Egypt, right? And that's also a path. Anything you take, all right, is outside of the way that Yahawashi set up. It's going to lead to your death. Give me hold it. Proverbs 4. Read that again.
Isaiah 30:2. That walk to go down into Egypt.
Go ahead.
And have not asked at my mouth.
That's right, man. You ain't asked. in the mouth of Yahawashi, we saw his prophet, right? Oh, and Proverbs 14.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 10.
Here,
Oh, my son,
yeah, the Lord is giving you instruction. Here, oh my son, go ahead.
and receive my sayings,
Go ahead.
and the years of thy life shall be many.
Continue.
I have taught thee in the way of wisdom.
See, I have taught thee in the way of wisdom, which is a path. Continue.
I have led thee in right path.
See? Let's see, 2/3 of our people walk to go down to Egypt. You want to trust in this white man's system, so-called white man. But see, the Lord has set up a way back. Go ahead,
When thou goest, thy step shall not be straight.
Continue.
And when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble.
See that? Oh, the Lord has set up a path, cleared out. But you still want to go the way of Esau. Let's go back. Back to Isaiah.
All right, Isaiah 30:2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth
Go ahead.
to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, the strength of themselves and the strength of Pharaoh. You want to trust in fighting. Don't you got buyer's remorse right now? Hey man, what is that? Oh, what's that song? Highway to Hell. Hey man, he puts on the highway to hell. That's that road you going. You finished. Go ahead,
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
See, this place is fickle. It's here today, gone tomorrow. You know, a shadow, all it does is the light hits a different way, it's gone. You don't even see it no more. But that's the place called America, the valley of the shadow of death. Here today, gone tomorrow. What did you say it's going to take? 1 hour? Go ahead,
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
yeah. You're going to be lining up in the chicken station. It's going to be your shame. You don't have nothing to eat. You're going to have to go to your oppressor instead of trusting Yahawah. It's going to be your shame. See, all these things are set to play out. We just said at the beginning, what did Yahweh say? All these are the beginning of sorrow. It's going to get a hell of a lot worse. Go ahead,
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
You don't have no answer. Go back to that Eve. You got to put out that apartment. See the parking lot of McDonald's of all places. And see, the Lord had to wear with that bitter cold. But see, that bitter cold, all right, with no food in the home, you change, man.
Verse 5. Verse 4. For his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to her next.
Jump down to verse 12.
Verse 12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word.
Yeah, man. Ultimately, you despise this word. You despise Yahawashi. Give me Proverbs 13 and 13. Read that again,
Isaiah 30:12. Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word.
Go ahead.
And trust in oppression.
And trust in oppression. Go ahead.
And perverseness.
Continue.
And stay thereon.
And you stay thereon. You see the word being pushed. Like that bitch with a Hebrew coming to my DM talking about not eating shrimp. The bitch eating it. You made a video. Read that again,
Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despised this word.
You despised the word that was given you. It was meant to save your soul. Go ahead.
And trust in oppression.
And you continue to go the way of Esau. Trusting in oppression. The same man that put your great-grandmama on slave ship. They raped your great-great-granddad. Go ahead,
and perversion.
See? Go ahead.
Salaki, perverseness, and stay thereon.
Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
See that? It's going to be to you as a breach ready to fall.
Swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant.
Suddenly pop up on your ass. Suddenly you'll go to Walmart, there ain't gonna be no food. Suddenly you'll go to Costco, there ain't gonna be nothing to eat. Suddenly you gonna go to your local gas station that Ishmael has, and he gonna have the doors locked on your ass. Suddenly this iniquity gonna be unto you. Why? Because you despise his word. Let's get there.
Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
See that? Read that again.
Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
Go ahead.
But he that feareth the commandment
See?
shall be
See
rewarded.
that? Oh, that's the contrast to Yahawah. So despise of this word, it's gonna be destroyed. Point blank clear. It's guaranteed. It's written. Let's go back, guys.
14. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare.
See that? Go ahead.
So that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a sherd to take fire from the earth, or to take water withal out of the pit.
Meaning what? Ain't no be no putting you back together, man. You gonna have to come back in the key. Ashamed with your head down. You'll be like, man, I trusted in this system. We gonna have to comfort you, Lord willing. Lord willing, we part of that. We ain't gonna say we ain't gonna comfort you. So we hoping to be saved. You crazy if you thinking otherwise. Huh. But yeah, you gonna have your head down, you gonna be in the shame in the kingdom. Why? Because you trusted in perversion. You trusted in oppression. You trusted in this man's system. Hold that chapter. I want to jump down to verse 20.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yep.
That when thou seest part of the signs past,
When thou seest part of the signs past, part of the tokens. Hey, man. Part of the signs that the Lord said look for was the love of many waxing cold. I heard a story about a chick who was working in the Arkansas Walmart. She told them she was feeling sick, but they implemented a so-called policy on the flight. Called in, you will be fired. So it's on a Sunday. She's working in the bakery, and the bakery ain't open on Sunday. You can't get anything from the bakery on a Sunday at Walmart. But the girl went in the bathroom and died. Died in the stall, laid out on the floor. Now you ain't heard nothing about this though. But you had multiple people coming to Walmart, coming in that bathroom, and they ain't see about it. The damn custodian, the janitor, went in there to clean up the bathroom. He found it. Well, guess what? That's prophecy. The love of many waxing cold. See, these are the signs that the Lord said, look for, man. That let you know where we at in this system being overthrown. You see? Go ahead,
he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yep.
And when thou seest part of the signs past,
And when thou seest part of the signs past. But see, the ones who ain't looking for those certain signs, these Sadducees, these Pharisees, the ones that the Lord has blocked their vision, they ain't looking for it. They can't even see it playing out. So they ain't gonna be confident. See, we confident when we see all hell get ready to break loose. I know I'm confident when I see a video of the epic economist pop up, All doom and gloom. I'm like, call on Yahawashi.
which I have told thee before,
Yep.
then shalt thou understand
Go ahead.
that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Hey man, wildfire. Hey man, it was a wildfire in California. I think they call it the Bay wildfire, something like that, but it was close to the coast. Oh man, you got a wildfire, you got massive snow. Man, the Lord get down, man. And what people don't realize is it's obstructing the supply chain. So with all this snow in the Midwest and the East on these certain highways, where the truckers can't get through, it's causing delays. Man, you have no clue, man. The Lord getting down. But if you ain't got eyes to see, how are you gonna understand where you at in the prophecy? You got it out. Good.
Then,
so like it. That go back to the outside. Apostle Elder rawchaa with it yesterday. Apostle Elder Taha put up a video about the outside earlier this week, or end of last week, I believe. Yeah, man. You ain't got eyes to see. You ain't got ears to hear. You don't hear the alarm being blown. You don't hear the trumpet being sounded. You'll be caught out there because you trusted in oppression. Trusting in weakness. You're going to be destroyed. You got it out.
Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
See? Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Only we read in Isaiah 46 to begin there. The Lord declares the end from the beginning. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And what's the Lord's pleasure? His ultimate pleasure. To destroy Babylon the Great, man. Well, wickedness has propagated and spread out through the planet Earth.
For like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before them.
The end from the beginning. Go ahead.
Even from the beginning.
Go ahead.
For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end,
Go ahead.
and the end is manifest.
The end is made known. You can see it. Go ahead.
Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful work.
Go ahead.
And endings in effects and signs.
Hey man, we see the signs. And we see we at the end of this man's system. This man's rulership. Let's go to 2 Ezra 15:1. That's what we're commanded to do. Speak the words of prophecy. See, when the words of the Lord go out, the true doctrine of Yahawashi, things start to happen. That's why we at, baby. Go ahead,
God, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Woo, it said the ears of my people, the words of prophecy. Right? Now you know it's a separation. Is that snow?
It is, yeah.
See that?
It is.
Hey man, we in monumental times, baby. Hey, call out Yahawashi outside. Snow in Alabama. We gonna get crazy out here, man. The Lord said, pray that your flight not be in the winter. Look, we in January. Winter really don't start till, you know. Read that from the top.
God, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
See, it's the Lord that put these words in our mouth. And it's what? The words of prophecy. That's what we commanded to do. Like we started out Ezekiel 35, set thy face against Mount Silver. Go ahead.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
See? They are faithful and true. Meaning they're etched in stone. They're going to come to pass.
Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
The unbelief. Don't let the unbelief of those around you trouble you. Why? Go ahead.
That speak against thee.
Continue.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithful.
They gonna die. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Lord had the truth on that. See? Why to point that out? Lord bad, man. He gonna make his point every time. The Lord said, yeah, don't worry. Go ahead.
Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Yep.
The sword,
Go ahead.
famine,
Go ahead.
death, and destruction.
See that? See, people don't realize it's a famine here approaching, but it's a famine everywhere else. You know? And the Lord had it to what England, right, executed a Brexit a couple years back, where they were getting food imported into them from these European nations. But now, no longer, because they wanted out of the deal that they had. You know, now they're approaching starvation. You know, you had China telling these people to stock up, and they're holding all their rice and stuff. They're not exporting this stuff. They're going to go into a famine. But the Lord said these things are going to come upon the world. Go ahead.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
And that's why this great green bay tree that has spread its tentacles, all right, its branches over the whole planet Earth, which is Esau, Edom, and now the Lord is requiring that of you. You know, I was watching a video about the monetary system and how Esau, once he got into power, he made everybody convert to his monetary system. And at first he had it backed by oil. And then who is this guy who got impeached? Nixon, water. He changed the standard from oil, right, and made it a fiat currency, but all the nations had to go after. You know, they had to still trade with that dollar. Whether that's going back to them trusting in this man's system. And we read in Revelation, because you trusted in these other nations are going to be bad, and they're going to eventually burn her with fire. You know, and like, damn, you done led us down this path. Now our money is for the crash because your money is crashing. Your dollar is the standard that's set up, and now we can't do anything. Well, eventually, there's something gonna happen where they're gonna burn her with fire, man. See, these are the things that the Lord is setting up in motion. And these people don't even see it. They're like, as long as I can make it to the next week, I'll be okay. Wow, man. The Lord has purpose evil and only evil. What's that? Ezekiel 5, Ezekiel 7, and Ezekiel chapter 7 go on. Yeah. Go ahead, man.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Go ahead.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
See that? That's why you see things in motion. Esau's wickedness, his sin has reached up unto heaven. And now the Lord is requiring this of you. Go ahead, man.
Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit.
Hey, man, start with our apostles and elders, man. The elder bishop, who came to the downfall of America. The Lord ain't holding his tongue no more. And we've entered into that label. So we're going to propagate the same message. We're going to publish the correct doctrine of Yahawah. and shutting down Babylon the Great. And guess what? You see things happen. You guys don't understand, man. You guys don't get it. And by the time you get it, it's gonna be too late. Go ahead.
Which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yep.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cries unto me.
See? Go ahead.
And the souls of the just complain continually.
When you get an alert, that's the souls of the just complain continue. You see a live stream going, that's the souls of the just complaining continue. Are you in 5 o'clock traffic? You moaning and groaning, that's the souls of the just complaining continue. Go ahead, huh?
And therefore, saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
See that? Go ahead.
Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, and I would not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
America, Babylon the Great. The Lord ain't gonna suffer the elect to dwell in the land of Egypt. But he's gonna what?
But I will bring them with a mighty hand.
Ooh, who is that? Yahawashi. With a mighty hand, go ahead.
And a stretched out arm.
Continue.
And smite Egypt with plagues as before.
Man, that famine gonna be very short. And you got DHS, Department of Homeland Security, talking about these extremists and how they set up to attack the grid. What is that gonna cause? A blackout. Well, you know that's all a psyop for Esau, man. Look, man, your schemes and your games are wore out, man. You don't even have a what do they call it, a game plan. Your game plan is old, man. We see right through you. So we know you set the stage, but it's really how about Yahawashi cause these blackouts, famine. Hey, when the Lord attacked ancient Egypt and he attacked their livestock, guess what that affected their economy? And the Lord eventually brought what? Darkness. So darkness, they couldn't even light a candle, man. Lord sent apparitions, spirits, you know. Man, hey, keep in mind that the Lord said in Jeremiah that it's no longer going to be said that the Lord brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, but the Lord brought up the children of Israel out of the land of the north. Hey, man, it's going to be a spectacular deliverance. And all these plagues are coming with it. You got it.
See the monkeys?
Come on.
Monkeys.
Come on, man.
Pennsylvania.
And Lord set that up, man. And that's something else that I seen on the epic economy. You know that in Yahawah, the one that got stuck in the Suez Canal. Man, the Lord pushed that damn barge, that ship sideways, man. That caused a huge delay in shipping goods. And when they finally got it open, well, it was it started the supply chain getting goddamn disrupted. See, the Lord Yahawah, hey man, he ain't got eyes to see, man. You don't know what the hell's going on, man. But the Lord is getting down. You got that.
But it's like Egypt shall mourn.
Yep.
And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague.
Go ahead.
And punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
It's the Lord bringing this in. There's nothing that you can do to escape. Nothing. And that's why we hope to be on the right side of Yahawashi. The things he has promised, man, it's going to get bad out here. You know? You had Jake breaking into these trains, stealing TVs. But Jake gonna be breaking into shit, stealing food, man. It's gonna get bad out here. And all we was sent to do is give you the warning. And we hope and pray that the Lord have mercy upon us. You know? Why do you think the apostles And the elders been doing this thing for so long without taking breaks, man. Because they fear the Lord. They want his mercy. That's what it's about. You guys don't understand what it's about, man. I think it's about debates, making a name for yourself, selling t-shirts and fringes. It ain't about that, man. But when you find out what it's about, it's gonna be too late.
They that till the ground shall mourn.
Woo! Hey man, you got farmers now saying that the fertilizer is too expensive for them to buy the best crops. They mourning. Now they gotta switch from planting grain and corn to now soybeans. You know, and now the Lord got to wear some soybean shorts. See, man, you see what's going on? Lord, let's get down. You got to put yourself out. Let's get.
This is Psalms 2 and 4. He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh.
Yeah.
The Lord shall have them in derision.
Yeah, the Lord got you in derision already. Because you thought you're going to continue forever. You thought your system that you set up is going to be a perpetual system. The Lord like, ha ha, I got you in the trick bag. You know? The things that you depended on and counted on is not going to be your downfall. You to outsource all your jobs. You to outsource your crops. Having everything imported. Now, everything is locked down. Now, you can't make your profit anymore. Now, you scrambling. All this biblical prophecy, man. You have no? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Then shall he speak unto him in his wrath.
Woo, and that's what you said. The Lord is stressing you out through his prophet. He's speaking to you in his wrath. Go ahead.
And vex them in his sore displeasure.
Woo! You don't see no way out. Oh, what is that? Isaiah 19 and 14. The Lord has mingled up a perverse spirit in the midst of Babylon and caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. Somebody get that off the shop. Matter of fact, I get it. One of my favorite precepts as of late. Because it's playing out beautiful. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 14. The Lord, Yahawashi, have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. See? It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt. That's where we at. So Biden thought having the port open 24 hours, right, was going to help alleviate the backlog. But nigga, you ain't got no truckers. You ain't got nobody to offload and move the goods. But that's the Lord that got you in the truck bag. Again, it says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. Meaning all your plans, your well-laid plans are not being fulfilled. It says, as a drunken man staggereth in his own vomit, and you've been drinking your own Babylon juice for so long, you think you got it. No, man. Verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And eventually when the money crash, we talk about that also, when the money crash, there ain't gonna be no work for the head, tail, or branch. Nobody gonna be able to work, man. Verse 16, it says, in that day shall Egypt be like women. But it says it's gonna be holding itself. It says, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which shake up over it. See, we telling you all now. And when the prophecy come to pass, you'll be like, damn, they were right. And you will be able to do about it. You know? You have more on that? Let's go. Where you at? Oh, you got a precept? Go ahead.
God, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called.
Like, read that again.
Because Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called. It's like it's Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof.
Yep.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And that's what you said. The Lord is pouring out his spirit. You got live streams, video, lessons going up around the clock. We go to sleep, brothers over on the other side of the world putting up video. They go to sleep, brothers on this side of the world putting up video. The Lord is pouring out his spirit unto you. What is that? St. John 15 and 22? You ain't got no clothes. Go ahead.
I will make known my words unto you.
See, by the mouth of the prophet. The Lord is pouring out his spirit. He's making known his words unto you. Go ahead.
Because I have called.
Go ahead.
And ye refused. See, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded.
And that's another thing, man. The Lord has his hand stretched out still. Right now. And Jake don't even consider. Why are these guys every weekend out on the corner preaching the word? And there's a lot of traffic right here, man. You got exit coming out this way. You got people from downtown coming this way. A lot of traffic, but don't nobody stop and consider.
Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at not all my counsel and would none of my reproof. I also would laugh at your calamity.
Amen. When the teeth of wild beasts and the mechanical dog coming up like your stove, we're gonna laugh at your calamity. Tell you, it's gonna get bad at it.
I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation.
See that? Go ahead.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
See? Go ahead.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Yep.
Then shall they call upon me.
See? Then you gonna call upon the Lord. When you ain't got nothing to eat. You 2 days without eating. All it really gonna take is a day. Jake gonna lose. Jake haven't been practicing any type of self-control or discipline. You know? And through the spirit, we do the Day of Atonement every year. You know? That one day, 24 hours. You know? Hey, man. Something serious. But Jake hasn't been even considering that, man. Jake been feeding his fucking faith. But then when wet desolation come upon you, go ahead.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Ooh, distress. Let me look at that word. Distress. The Lord said when distress come upon you. Simple Google definition. Distress. It says extreme anxiety, sorrow, or pain. Come on, man. The beginning of sorrow. When distress and anguish come upon you. Similar words. Anguish, suffering, agony, affliction, torment, grief. Oh, whoa.
Whoa, like it said torment. They said dwell in torment.
Ooh, God. Yeah, man. You see, the Lord didn't help us to the game plan. He done briefed us on his war plan. You know, so we can somewhat brace ourselves. Then we gonna know what the call for. Said your service. Lord, you said we're gonna be in league with the beasts of the field. Lord, you say you're gonna lift up a standard against him. See, Jake gonna, I just hope Esau have mercy on me. You're gonna be out of here. Because you trust in oppression. Let me see if there's something else in here. Let's see. Oh, desolation. Woo, angst. Yeah, man. Uneasiness. Ooh, Jake gonna be so uneasy in the girl too. Come down the street, you hear M raps, and they telling you to get out your house. All you hear is a loud ass horn. Everybody get out your house. Now I need to take you to the shipping station. Shit, man. It's gonna get real. You gotta put something out? Go ahead.
Is Isaiah 30 and 15, 16. For thus said the Lord power, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength.
See that? We are quietly confident in Yahawashi. Because we've been briefed on the game plan. We've been briefed on the war strategy. Go ahead, man.
And ye would not. 16. But ye said, no, for we will flee upon horses. Therefore shall ye flee, and will ride upon the swift. Therefore shall ye flee, and we will ride upon the swift. Therefore shall they that pursue you be swift.
Third, trust in your weaponry, right? You're not getting away. Esau gonna catch you. Yeah, second Ezra. Matter of fact, let's go to second Ezra chapter 7. Start out like this. But see, that goes into, the straight gate. This path that we have embarked on that is full of danger. And we're gonna need Yahawashi to guide us through it. You got it out.
This is second Ezra chapter 7, verse 3. And I said, speak on my power. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But with the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river, who then could go into the sea to look upon it.
These are all similitudes for the kingdom of heaven.
And rule, to rule it.
Yep.
If he went not through the narrow,
yep,
how could he come into the broad?
If you ain't, matter of fact, continue.
There's also another thing. A city is built,
yep,
and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Continue.
The entrance thereof is narrow.
Again, the same entrance is narrow. Go ahead.
And it's set in a dangerous place to fall.
Yeah, America. Or anything that you want, any lust that you have is at your fingertips. A dangerous place to fall. Go ahead,
like as if there were a fire on the right hand.
Go ahead.
And on the left, a deep water.
Continue. See, that's a vivid illustration of the perils that's here. A fire on one side and a deep pit on the other, full of water. Come on, man. Go ahead.
And one only path between them both.
See that? One only path between them both. Hey, in the days of Noah, there wasn't multiple arcs, man. It was one arc. There's only one path. What is that? Ephesians 4.
Even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go through there at once.
Meaning what? You gonna have to follow, man. You ain't gonna blaze your own path to the kingdom. The Lord had already set it up. He's given explicit instructions on how to come back.
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance,
yep,
if he never shall pass the dangers set before it,
continue.
How shall he receive this inheritance?
See that? How can he receive this inheritance if he don't go through the things that I said? Right? If he don't go through the said peril, if he don't endure until the end. I got a quick precept. Acts chapter 14 and verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So it's going to take much tribulation, all right, and a dangerous place to fall. You got to hold fast to to the words of Yahawashi. You gotta trust in the doctrine. You gotta believe his prophet. Believe in him who he has sent. That's how the Lord operates. You got that.
And I said, it is so, Lord.
Yep.
Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
See that? Even is Israel's portion. And as Israel is speaking on the elect, them the ones who want to be good, going through the said peril, guided through all manner of wickedness, man. All manner of danger. What verse you got? Go ahead.
Because for their sake I made the world.
Yep.
And when Adam transgressed my statute, then was decreed that now is done. Then were the entrances of his world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of peril.
Yeah, this place is full of peril, man. Full of evil. Go ahead.
And very painful.
Yep.
For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure,
Yep.
and brought immortal fruit.
Go ahead.
If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things,
See that? Then they that labor not to enter into these straight things, be a level of difficulty, right? Go ahead.
they can never receive those that are made up for them.
You can't receive the kingdom if you don't go through the same peril. If you don't endure it to the end. Go ahead.
Now therefore, why disquietest thou thyself, seeing thou art but a corruptible man?
And yo, we are in that same state. We are in corruptible flesh, man. And we hope in the mercy of Yahawashi. Continue.
And why art thou moved?
Yep.
Whereas thou art but mortal.
Go ahead.
Why hast thou not considered in thy mind?
Ooh, and that's where it starts. You have to consider these things in your mind. Go ahead.
This thing that is to come,
Yep.
rather than that which is present.
And that's again why we are looking toward the kingdom. Man. All these things that are set to occur, our focus is on the kingdom of heaven. All right. If your eye be seen, no. Go ahead.
Then answered I and said, O Lord, that beareth rule,
Yep.
thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things,
Yep.
but that the ungodly should perish.
Man, see, that's the spirit. No, I got it. He put up a video. Chaos at the points. Cargo theft stores. See that? Ain't gonna bring no more angst, more tribulation. Beautiful. It's like, can you jump down to verse 20? Yeah, verse 20.
Verse 20. For there be many that perish in this life.
See? Go ahead.
Because they despise the law of the Most High.
See? Go ahead.
That is set before them.
And then allows this book in its entirety. How do we know that? Well, you read in Revelation chapter 13, right? If you take that thing, the next chapter over is a record of the punishment. That's a commandment not to take that thing, that digital off. So this book in its entirety is the law of the Lord. Go ahead.
For the Most High has given straight commandments.
See that? He has given straight commandments. Go ahead.
To such as came. What they should do to live.
What they should do to live. Go ahead.
Even as they came.
Yep.
And what they should observe to avoid punishment.
That and what they should observe to avoid punishment. The Lord has given us the blueprint. All right? So come back to him in spirit and in truth. See? Let's go to school, baby.
And there shall be signs in the sun,
Yep.
and in the moon,
Continue.
and in the stars,
Go ahead.
and upon the earth distress of nations.
All things we see in the earth right now. Signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. You know, part of those signs of those chariots. Right? Blood moon, eclipse, right? You had a asteroid pass by the planet Earth, you know, the closest near object that they've seen, man. Those are certain signs, right? Go ahead.
And in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations.
Go ahead.
With perplexity.
Yep.
The sea and the waves roaring.
Go ahead.
Men's hearts failing them for fear.
See that? Men's heart failing them for fear. Go ahead.
And for looking after all those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, man, this rulership will be shaken for what? Those actually look. Those chairs coming back with concentrated laser fire. Go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory.
See? Continue.
And when these things begin to come to pass,
Yep.
then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draws nigh.
And we close. We closer than what we believe. Matter of fact, let's get that. Romans 13. You know? We at the cusp of this thing. The beginning of sorrow. But hey, we know we got to go through it to get to it. Even so, it's Israel's portion. You know? But what more can you ask for? What more could you want? A chance at rulership. A chance at having the neck of your enemies. Right? That's a beautiful movie, man. That's a perfect ending. The ones who've been downtrodden, oppressed, now on top, ruling over the enemy. And we're closer than what we believe, man. Go ahead.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. In that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
How do we know it's the time? Because of the prophecy. It's high time to awake out of sleep. Go ahead,
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
See, it's nearer than when we believe. See?
The night is far spent.
Yep.
The day is at hand.
Go ahead.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Yep.
And let us put on and let us put on the armor of light.
Let us put on the armor of light. Right?
Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in riding and in drunkenness, not in chambering in one time, not in strife and envy, but put ye on the Lord Yahawashi and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof.
Man, you gotta put off the old man. You gotta continue in the faith of Yahawashi. You gotta follow the commandments to the best of your ability. You guys who don't understand, Yahawashi set these things up, and he's shortening the day. Matter of fact, let's get that. Yeah, man, it's the Lord shortening the days.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake.
But for who?
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
And that's where we at. The days are being shortened. The redemption is nigh at hand. Look up, for your shepherd is ready to appear, man. You know? We pray this been edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you, brothers, laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the whole elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA. Above. Soon.
Night. Money crash at night. Check your bank account.